Welcome to the Thrift Store Rundown's brand new library. That's right, it is upgraded for 2017, and as long as I can live in this building. Anyway, I'm going to take you on a quick little tour of our brand new library. I guess you could also call it set design. And tell you what we have coming up for future videos. So we start here in my media section. There's my little mirror here. And we have Fear Factor, The Price is Right, The Vampire Diaries, Cadet 4, Survivor, The Apprentice, Don't Ask Why, Deal or No Deal, the Logo series of games, and Gossip Girl. Those are all my board games. Gossip Girl is a brand new addition to this library. Over here we have my TV shows. The miniseries of Traffic, based upon the Academy Award-winning film of the same name. America's Test Kitchen, a disc from the 9th season. Fast Food Byway, Jack Pepin. The Classroom edition of 2020 on ABC News, Food Myths. We have Johnny K plus 8 Family Guy, 30-minute meals, Ed and Eddie, SpongeBob SquarePants. Many of you will know that I've recently developed a little obsession with Alias and little Sydney Bristow and Oprah and Party of 5. Plus I have my saver there. Don't ask. And my series of Nintendo DS games. A couple of them right here. The majority of which were bought at Toys R Us because I didn't know better. Over here, we have the movies and computer software section. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Home Designer Suite. It's basically home architect with a little bit of tips and tricks from the people at Better Homes and Gardens. And by the way, I did not check the box. It has the instruction manual and the tutorial disc, but it does not have the program disc that has the product key needed for this to work. So this is basically, well, useless. Always check the boxes of these things before you buy it. I went ahead and did not do that, just to prove an example. Pinball Madness 3 is the world's largest collection of pinball games. I have that installed on my computer. I love playing pinball. It works great. You can see here, 27 amazing tables. And it's from Encore Software. So there you go. Ooh, somebody's calling. Ooh, somebody's calling. The parents are coming back from grocery shopping. My computer software, games, and a couple of soundtracks. I believe we have one over here, and one over here, two over there. Yeah, a couple of soundtracks here. Let me just quickly show you that. Way, the motion picture score by Craig Armstrong, and Paramount Pictures' 90th anniversary, a collection of memorable scores. From John Williams to Henry Mancini, Elmer Bernstein, Nino Walter, Jerry Goldsmith, and Alan Silvestri, James Horner, James Newton Howard, Danny Elfman. I can't even speak right now. I'm so excited about this because I'm a film music aficionado. And George Winston, the music of Vince Guaraldi, better known as the composer of Charlie Brown. And my computer software games are just standard. And we have The Price is Right, Survivor, Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader, Adobe Photoshop Elements, Sim Media 2, and my movies. Crash is a recent edition. Science, Fatal Attraction, Unfaithful, Ratatouille, Stuart Little, Looney Tunes Back in Action, The Brothers World, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, Monster House, Lean on Me, Pixar Short Films Collection, Matrix Revisited, Beyond Jurassic Park, The Simpsons Movie, and Super Size Me. And Guitar Hero. Little Guitar Hero. Before I take you to the next section, I want to show you the top here. My pinball machine and little notebook. My 18th birthday gift, The Best of Life. Worn out but a marvelous read, full of pictures from a photographic journey with Life magazine. My little 24-hour road service car, and little Elmo and Ted. The Elmo is in case of emergencies. Let's go to the cookbook section right here. I'm going to take you to the cookbook section We got Little Hungry Girl by Lisa Lillian. Everyday food magazines, and just a plethora of cooking magazines. And some not cooking magazines, strictly. Family Circle, Weight Watchers, All Recipes, What Up, Chef John, Cooking Light, and Real Simple. Down here is the Rachel Ray section. Oh yeah. Me and Jack Star finally have one thing in common. We're Rachel Ray fans.
And what I like about Rachel Ray is she's not, if I remember correctly, she's not a chef. She is just somebody who likes to cook, and she has a realness about her, and she has the best magazine, food magazine ever. I don't know who edits it, I don't know who puts it together, but she has amazing people and an amazing magazine. It's worth every single penny.
And I also got the Food Network magazine collection right here. And little Rachel right over here with Guy Food. Almost all of the books I own here. Except for Week of the Day and another one. Everyone Eats in Italian, something like that. I'll have to look at the title. And we also have a little bit of Emerald there too. This section and the next section has a lot of television influences in it, from Lifestyles of the Wizard Famous with Robin Leach, Sunday Night Football, The Chew, Took Yourself Thin, The Today Show, The Biggest Loser, Oprah, Dr. Phil? Yeah, that's right, Dr. Phil. Recipe Rehab, Barbecue University, Primal Grills, that's Stephen Weichland. Of course, we have Food Network, because, you know, I need Food Network in my life. So my homemade cooking with Sandra Lee, Good Eats, and of course Diners, Drivers, and Dives, Guys Big Bite. And of course, the coup de grace, America's Test Kitchen, the creme de la crop, literally. 2 TV companion cookbooks from the 2008-2009 seasons, How It Can Be Gluten-Free, Pressure Cooker Perfection, and the best recipe and the best light recipes too. Oh, I almost forgot to mention The Sopranos and Desperate Housewives. And finally, we'll take you over to this section. Not very well lit, but we have Kathy Mitchell. We have Bethany Frankel. We have Cooks Illustrated. Cooks Illustrated. We have In the Kitchen with Miss Piggy, which is incredible. A little bit of Bobby Flay, jerk. Cooking Light, more Hungry Girl. We have Better Homes and Gardens. It actually says low fat and luscious. And this little thing is the Magic Bullet 10-second recipes guide and cookbook from the infamous product. A little pizza cookbook, Cooking Light Crave, the first cookbook I ever bought, the only cookbook I ever bought from my middle school library at school number 2. Everyday Food, Grilled Cheese Kitchen, Weight Watchers, Royal Caribbean, and brilliant food tips and cooking trips, plus Pillsbury, Jessica Seinfeld's Deceptively Delicious. So, that's my section right there. We also have Family Circle and Campbell's. And Costco, too. And Weight Watchers. Did I mention Weight Watchers? Yeah. That's my section right there. I actually sent a little video of me showing off my cookbook section over to Jack Scalfani of the Cooking with Jack show. And he got an email, and I got an email back, excuse me, thanking me for sending him this, because we're both Rachel Ray fans. Of course, the heart of the operations here at the Thrift Store Rundown is my pop culture library and its curator, Edward Cullen. Hey ladies, here's Edward Cullen.
Oh my god!
Now you can be quiet, that's all. Anyway, we'll start here with the Beverly Hills 90210 calendar. Let's get a few more seconds of that, sorry. Okay, that's all. Taking center front, taking stage front here at the top level. And, ooh, a copy of Fatal Attraction on Laserdisc. I think it's my new favorite movie, and it's signed by the director, Adrian Lyne. I had to do some research on it to confirm that this is his autograph. So yeah, it's the Academy Award nominated director's autograph on Laserdisc. See? Laserdisc. And there was actually the Laserdisc in here when I bought this at the thrift store, but I opted not to buy it because we don't have a Laserdisc player. Our record player hardly even works, so that goes back in there. Oh, it's little Aaron. Hey Aaron, what are you doing here? You're not allowed to hang out here at this section. Well, she is a pop culture host too. Have you all seen the Daily Hollywood Rundown? I can't go one day without watching it. And I think you'll understand where I come from. We have a couple phone books here. Those are just placeholders. Anyway, we have some stuff here from Variety. Yep, Variety, W Magazine, and, we're talking the Hollywood Reporter. Oh yeah, the Hollywood Reporter, right here in Paterson, New Jersey. We have some collector's magazines from People. Oh yeah, The Bachelor. 1 month from tomorrow, was actually my birthday yesterday. 1 month from tomorrow, January 2nd, that show will come back for its 21st season, when Mr. Nicholas Vile will take center stage. I also have the Us Weekly Collector's Edition of The Bachelor. Look at Emily Maynard, how hot she is. Hell, look at these two, too. I believe that's Ali Fedotowsky and Trista Sutter. Plus a couple of other People Magazine Collector's Editions and the Entertainment Weekly one. Celebrate the 90s. That was bought at the thrift store along with The Bachelor for half off. The Hunger Games Catching Fire, 99 cents, bought for half off. Celebrate the 70s from People Magazine. The Hunger Games Catching Fire is from Us Weekly. Entertainment Weekly's Ultimate Guide to Star Trek. And Taylor Swift Superstar. The Secrets of the Gold Squad. Her hardest looks and how to get them. In her own words, the rules I live by. It's a collector's edition book from the editors of these magazines, Vogue, Vanity Fair, Glamour, GQ, Allure, and Teen Vogue. Celebrating the 10th anniversary of the rise of fame of Taylor Swift. You should be excited about this. Aaron Robinson is one of the biggest Swifties that I know, and I'm not a Swiftie. Anyway, we got a couple books here about Lowe's Outdoor Parrot, when I went to Lowe's one time. And a couple of catalogs. One of which is Flag House, my favorite. It has special needs products for special needs children. Super Bowl program guides, and including an NBA Finals program guide and a Major League Baseball guide between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. And I think I showed that before. I will be showing these Super Bowl program guides at a later time around the playoff season. There's Edward Cullen.
Shut up!
Put you off to the side there. And some other books that I don't think need to be in this section. We have K Jewelers, that can stay there, and Kids Express. That can go right over here into my kids section. And we'll talk about the Pretty Little Liars thing in a moment. So anyway, this is it. Right here, I got some copies of Entertainment Weekly. Trying to be very careful so that everything doesn't tilt over again. Entertainment Weekly. I was obsessed with Entertainment Weekly when I was a kid. And still am. Oh, a little bit on the naughty side, are we today? Us Weekly, People Magazine, and by the way, I never buy People Magazine unless The Bachelor or Bachelorette is on the cover. Speaking of which, good luck to these two, right? Ben and Lauren. Also, we have more People, more Us Weekly, The Hills. I like The Hills. Oh, wait. get him out here for one moment. That one's for you, Katie Krause. Zac Efron.
Who is your celebrity crush? I know this in my sleep, in my dreams.
Who do you think it is?
It's Zac Efron, baby. Zac Efron! Oh, Taylor Kitsch, close runner-up.
He's so handsome, you guys.
There's no denying that.
Yeah, if you like Zac Efron as much as I do, thumbs up.
We'll deal with you in a second. Couple copies of Cosmopolitan, including Collector's Edition, a special edition, Hot and Healthy, your everything guide to fitness and fun with 101 tips for your sexiest summer ever. Wish I could have done that in the summertime. Now we have to wait. And we have some 17 magazine, Nickelodeon magazine, and Popstar magazine. There's Nickelodeon right there. There's 17. And there's Cosmo. And there's Demi Lovato and Zendaya. And W magazine. Yep. I'm not a selinator. Yeah, I got that right this time. I've been pronouncing it Selena-nator, and that's not correct. But I will go for anything related to Selena Gomez as long as it's, well, in big print. And we'll deal with you right now. By the way, I take these little things out, the little mini pamphlets with 50 recipes from Food Network magazine. I still have a bunch more to go. I think they belong right here. That's where they'll stay. Alright, you get the little lay down treatment. Anyway, to this section, the children's section, which still needs to be adjusted. Again, we will get to the Pretty Little Liars thing in a moment, but I have Teen Idol from the author of The Princess Diaries. That's Meg Cabot. With some praise for her previous books, including this, which was made into a movie adaptation. And a tip of the hat and rest in peace to Gary Marshall. Kids Express, Clifford Goes to Hollywood, and the only Clifford book I'll ever need. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, movie diary, and a couple books from that series from Jeff Kitty. Plus Sweet Valley University, The A-List, Bad Boy, a memoir by Walter Dean Myers. The Giver, the Bluefoot High series, which I actually stole from my class. I'm in deep trouble. Superfan, it's a WWE book, the novelization of the horrific Sleepover. Why is it horrific? Because the critics say so. I like the below score though. SpongeBob Deep Sea Tales, Phineas and Ferb, Across the Second Dimension, not horrific, amazing, iCarly. TV talk show hosts, Bad Girls, Seventh Heaven books, The Hoopster, the novelization of SpongeBob SquarePants movie, Mary Kate and Ashley's So Little Time, novelizations, 3 of each, one of which was actually got from the library for free. They have a little free section here to pass in public library. Of course, I got my novelizations of Shake It Up, because I harbor the biggest crushes on Bellatrix and Zendaya that nobody will equal. And finally, we have Gary Paulson here, the Winter Room Scrappers, and Totally Tolerant. Spotting and Stopping Prejudice. And the novelization of The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. So that's the children's section, and yes, Pretty Little Liars, Twisted. I actually have another copy of that book, and we'll get to that in a moment. But for right now, we're gonna go over to this section right here. It's actually a 2-part section, and it contains the pop culture books, biographies of celebrities, companion guides to television shows, from Mythbusters to The Simpsons to Inside Edition, to Super Natty, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and I'm sorry, but I hate the Kardashians, but I can't resist a good TV tie-in. I even have their book, Dollhouse, autographed by Khloe Kardashian. You have companion guides of Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, and The Next Generation. This is the recent edition right here. It's the Deep Space Nine. Of course, I loved doing the Twilight Savings Time series. Trading Spaces, I don't think we've done that yet. Gone with the Wind, and some more Gone with the Wind. Right here. And we'll do a series on that. Titanic, CBS, 50th anniversary. Burning Up with the Jonas Brothers, The Sopranos, The Wizard of Oz, Friends, WWE Mad, Design on a Dime, and How Does the Soul Go On by Thomas Schumacher from Disney Theatrical Productions with Cuddy. And Garden of Dreams with Madison Square Garden's 125th anniversary. Plus Batman and TV Guide and A Day in the Life of Hollywood, which I am so psyched to read. Plus The Real World, too. Did I mention Wonder Webson? Yeah. Alias. You know, I love me some Alias right now. And Sex in the City. Plus a couple of shooting scripts from Judd Apatow and Emma Thompson. This is 40 and Sense and Sensibility. This even includes personal diary entries from Emma Thompson's Sense and Sensibility, for which I think she won an Academy Award for. Mythbusters, Super Daddy, A&E, and Dog the Bounty Hunter. Tom Brokaw, which was at the bequest of my teacher, Judith McLeod, The Greatest Generation, and a biography of Samuel Goldwyn by A. Scott Berg. Wes Moore's The Walk, The CEO's Unexpected Child from Harlequin Books, and the guide and trivia book for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Regis. I actually had the DVD game, computer game, and that is not compatible with my computer, so it doesn't even work. And The Real World. So there you go. And on this level, it continues. I actually tried my best to put this in alphabetical order. Rosalind Wiseman's Queen Bees and Wannabes, which was the inspiration for Mean Girls. Ask Wendy and the Wendy Williams Experience. We have Betty White, Barbara Walters, John Walsh, Wendy Walker from Larry King Live, the senior executive producer. Cake Boss. This is actually a cookbook too, but since it contains more biography, less recipes, it's staying in this section here. Beauty Fades, Dumb is Forever by Judge Judy. Hold it. Somebody's trying to enter into the room while I'm filming. Nobody enters into this room while I'm filming. Andy Rooney, Common Nonsense. Slog Value by Richard Roper, autographed Robin Roberts. A collection of tributes to mothers with a foreword by Kelly Ripa called I Love You, Mom. Regis Philbin, Ed McMahon, Dr. Phil, Susan Lucci. I read that book and it's fabulous. Inside by James Lipton, which is a recent edition. Ooh, sorry for my shaky hand. Do the Right Thing, Screenplay, Diaries, and Credits by Spike Lee, David Letterman. Here's the Dollhouse book I was talking about. Chris Hansen, Twilight, that's the Gatsby'er. Kate Gosselin, Donna K plus 8, Let's Go. Mike Douglas, Andy Cohen, and more Dog, the Bounty Hunter. Of course, Chris Harrison, The Bachelor host, and The Perfect Letter. And finally, I'm going to explain myself on these Pretty Little Liars books. But first, I have to explain myself for Divergent and The Vampire Diaries. Divergent's right over here, and The Vampire Diaries right over there. Number one, I can't resist a good TV tie-in, and the reason why I bought these two is because they had, cover photos of all three main characters. Nina, Ian, and Paul. Can I remember their characters' names? Elena, Damon, and Stefan. There you go. This video will explain why.
Did you guys watch The Vampire Diaries last night? I actually died. I'm obsessed. I need it to be next Thursday immediately. Today is Friday, so we have, 6 days? I need more Elena and Damon and Stefan in my life, so fast that I cannot even put it into words. I need them.
Last I have a little bit of Divergent. You can see it right there, Divergent. And Gossip Girl. And hey, I bought the books. Might as well buy the dang board game. finally, yes, Pretty Little Liars. You wanna know why? Take a look at why.
It's Pretty Little Liars. I'm obsessed with Pretty Little Liars. Oh my stars. Hope you guys are too. Let me know in the comments who you think is A, because I'm just about to have a panic attack because I need to know who A is. Pretty Little Liars makes my brain spin, so maybe I should go read some spoilers. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just wait till Tuesday.
So I'm sorry, but hey, they don't look too bad. And Say Mitchell's very, very hot. Ashley Benson too. Okay, all the cast members of Pretty Little Liars are hot. The female ones. Chloe Belsario, Lucy Hale, and Sasa Pitius. Is that how you pronounce her name? I don't know. But that is the library. That is my pop culture section. And, well, I'm sorry. You can blame Brianna Baxter for part of this. Everything is curated here by Edward Cullen, and it's a really good library. I love these bookshelves. So much more sturdier, allowing me easy access to what I want to read and want to take out and film. And so that concludes this very long, very expansive, very thorough, but well thought out library tour here at the Thrift Store Rundown. I will link in the description box below some of the standout mentions that I featured here today. And again, the reason why I got the Pretty Little Liars books, because of this girl here, along with the Vampire Diaries too. Brianna! And the reason why I got the Taylor Swift Superstar magazine collector's edition, this girl here. Erin! There is no visual explanation needed for why Aaron Robinson is a Swiftie. Go watch DH on Clever News and you'll find out for yourself. In the future, I plan to showcase those Super Bowl program guides around playoff season. And the Pretty Little Liars books right here, along with an extra one at the top because I actually bought Twisted twice, stupidly. I will display all those in one video, or I think a series. Yeah, I'll do it as a series, and I'll do the Super Bowl program guides as a series once playoff season rolls around for those guys, and around the time the series finale of PLL on Freeform, formerly ABC Family, will air. I will do a series on those around the series finale airtime. So there you go. That is my library tour here at the Thrift Store Rundown. And hey, there's one final mention I almost forgot. My WrestleMania wing, which is your WWE WrestleMania wing, right there. It won't have any room to fit on any of these things. So it's just going to stay there. It has the WWE logo on it, if you are concerned. So, let me show you that right now, and I'm going to close up and say goodbye. So, if you like this tour, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment. And, well, click on the links below, because I will be putting this and the other standout mentions that I mentioned over here today. I will link that below too. So, once again, my library tour. I want to thank you all very much for joining me here. And stay tuned at the Thrift Store Rundown. We got some good videos coming. I want to get back into the swing of things. And as I always say, you never know what you're going to find. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you have a nice weekend. By the way, I'm going to be doing a trailer in short form on all of this soon enough.